All right, let's take a look, see how you did. So this one right here, if you put the information in, well, we got angle B is 41 degrees, AB is 12, CB is 13. No pair. Got to go get one. And the easiest way to get a pair is to take the angle you already have and go get the side across from it. And so, B squared. Again, this formula is something that shouldn't be too hard to figure out. Basically, it's just put Pythagorean theorem down, which means square the other two sides, minus 2 times those two sides, and then cosine of the original angle, or of the side that goes with it. So B was out front, so B is at the end. So let's get B squared, don't know it. A squared is 13 plus 12 squared, whoop, minus 2. A, C, cosine 41. For those of you that are pretty good with the calculators, you can actually save yourself a little bit more time by, before you type all this stuff in, just put the square root in front of all of it. But what that does, add more parentheses. So maybe just do the square root of answer is maybe the safest bet for a lot of you. So if you do go to the calculator though, 13 squared, 12 squared, minus 2, 13, 12, cosine, and the angle I believe was 41, is that correct? So if I hit enter right now, will this be the answer for side B? No, it'll be much bigger because it's B squared. Okay, so what I have to do with that, I have to take the square root of the answer. So if you round to the nearest tenth, 8.8 for B. Any questions on that? So 8.8. Are we done? Nope, says to solve. Can I use SOHCAHTOA or Pythagorean theorem at all for this problem? No, well, maybe, but we don't know if it's a right triangle or not. And so I would strongly recommend against that. But we do now have a pair. So sine of 41 over 8.8 equals, now if you follow my suggestion of getting the smallest one next, really doesn't make a difference in this problem, but if you follow my suggestion, it'd be sine of C over 12. So 12 sine of 41, 8.8 sine of C. So once again, you're probably noticing that once you get to law of sines, it seems as though we're using arcsine a lot. Okay? You'll find out tomorrow that it doesn't always have to work out that way. Divide by 8.8. And you type that in. And I'll write that down over here. Twelve sine of 41 divided by 8.8. Yeah, that doesn't seem like a very good angle. But again, you should get used to getting a decimal there because we do have to take arcsine of that. Is that answer believable? 63.5? Believable? Yes. Question? Yes, you have to put the parenthesis on, yep. Yeah, remember on this one, the parenthesis around sine of 41, those parentheses are very important. Okay? And it all depends on how much you rounded the 8.8 as to what answer you get down there for the decimal. Okay? I got 63.5. So should you use law of cosines to get angle A? Well, you could, but that's a bad idea. Easiest way, 41, 63.5 leads you to what for angle A? 70.5. Again, then when you step back, do all the numbers seem believable? Yeah, there's not one of them that sticks out saying, wait a minute, that's not matching up with sides and angles. Those all seem fine. Okay. Any questions? Yes? Okay. Okay, the question here is, after you do all the work that you see on the screen right now, at the 63.5, is that sinus equals that, or just C? Basically, this sine to the -1 has canceled off the sine, and so it is just C at that point. Yep.
So can't you be able to do that first, cancel out the sines, the arc sines somehow?
What you could do is you could do it this way, but this is, again, it depends on how good you are with all the parentheses. You could do that first and then type in that whole thing that you see up there. But do you see how this just keeps adding parentheses to things? Right, you can't just cancel out the sign in between the 12 and the 41 with the arc sine exactly. It only cancels off one at a time. And we want it to cancel off the one that's on sine of C. And so that's the one that we have it cancel off. And so this should come out to the same thing. Again, that depends on how comfortable you are with the calculator. You could do this same idea with that square root earlier, but it depends on how you feel about that. Good question. It doesn't cancel off both signs, I guess, is how to look at it.